What is going on, guys? It is your boy Legacy Unite, and bring you guys some Black Ops 3 live gameplay commentary. And in this video, it's just basic tips and tricks on getting a lot of kills. I believe in this gameplay. I actually just finished this up. I was thinking about doing a live commentary on it, but I didn't anyways. So I ended up getting 111 kills, so not that bad of a game. And so basically, if you guys would like to get a lot of kills, I would recommend, first of all, playing Safeguard. Safeguard is the best game type, I guess you could say, for getting a lot of kills. Now, the reason why that is because if the game is tied and you go into overtime, then the game will last a ridiculously long amounts of time. And I think this gameplay lasted like 18 minutes or something like that. So the games really do last a long time, and if you're just running around with the SMG just killing people, you will rack up the kills so fast, and I mean really fast. So I believe on this first side I get like 41 kills, and then the second side I get like 33 or something like that. But I mean, just really, if you play Safeguard, I would recommend, if you would like to go for a high amount of kills, it would have to be on a small map like Combine, which I was playing on here. And if you basically just play on small maps, then I would recommend to use a submachine gun. Now, if you use a submachine gun, what that's going to do for you is it's going to let you maneuver around the map easier, especially with smaller maps. It's a lot easier to get around places and just absolutely dominate the enemy and catch them off guard at many situations. Now, in Safeguard, most people don't expect you to rush the enemy because everyone is on the robot. So if you are rushing the robot where all the people are and you catch them off guard in the beginning of the round, that's up opportunities to get those high amounts of kills. The gun that I was using is the Vesper. This is probably the best gun for Safeguard, and basically the reason why that is because one, its fire rate, two, the way that you can move with the gun is just so good. It benefits you in so many ways. So if you guys are looking for high gameplay, it all comes into play here. Small maps. Basically, if you can not make the game, but if the game does go into overtime in Safeguard, and you use a submachine gun like the Vesper here, and you rush the enemies, catch them off guard, then it's really going to set you up for a high gameplay. Now, all that has to work for you. I'm not going to say that every single game is going to work out that way, where it's going to go into overtime, and you're going to get a lot of kills. It's not going to work out that way. There are going to be some games where you only get like 30 kills or something like that. It's happened to me. So, I mean, you can't expect that every single time. You can't be really that greedy. It's just got to come to you guys. So, practicing is one thing. Basically, rushing. So, rushing, what I mean by that is not running around like a chicken with your head cut off. If you want to rush, you have to do it professionally. You can't just run around with like a chicken with your head cut off and getting a lot of deaths. Now, here in this gameplay, I can kind of work with that. If you have a bigger map, I mean, rush appropriately. Don't rush so that you're constantly dying, especially on big maps, because if you're rushing around and you're constantly dying, you're not going to get that many kills because you're coming off spawn and you have to go all the way back to the enemy spawn where you were getting a lot of those kills. So I would recommend kind of like going to parts of cover when you're rushing. So what this is going to do is, if you rush to certain parts and take cover and then stop for like a second or two and then regroup, then it's going to set you up for a lot of kills. Alrighty guys, so here's an example of rushing. This is in the beginning of the second round. So basically what I do here is I go to the right side of the map, and as I do this, I look for people to rush me. I'm looking for them to come like a chicken with their head cut off. So there's nobody there to my right. So I decide to, you know, just come around and flank them. This is part of rushing, guys. And if you do this, like right there, you catch an enemy off guard, and then you have enemies to your back because they were trying to rush the enemy. And then it's just basically 3 quick kills right there. Now I try to do the same thing, but I probably should have waited a little bit longer because the enemy was off spawn. But oh well, I mean, I think I do it again and get more kills. So if you just get to a piece of cover and you are slowly moving up every single time, then you will be able to set up yourself for high kills. So basically once you do that, it will all factor in. So not only about the rushing, but the classes that you guys use. In this, I might do a class setup and some gameplay with the class, but I would definitely recommend this class, especially for Combine. I always use this gun if I'm playing on Combine. It never fails. I always do good with it. So my attachments for this gun is, I believe it was the Vesper with grip, extended mags, fast mags, and I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, grip, extended mags, and fast mags. So those attachments are really good, especially with the combination of the fast mags and the extended mags. It creates opportunities so that when you are rushing, you're not running out of ammo right away, and when you do run out of ammo, you can just reload really quick and kill the enemy that you just saw. So it really does help, and I do recommend using this class. Alrighty guys, so my final tip here is to flank the enemy and get into their spawn as much as you can. Because in Safeguard, it works basically like Demolition, except they do spawn in some parts that are like to the left or to the right of the map, but they're still spawning where they should be spawning, which is basically like Demolition. So if you can get into the enemy spawn and you can just slay, like I am here, then you are going to get opportunities to get a lot of kills. Trust me guys, if you try it, it will definitely work out for you. So basically, just to recap guys, rushing the enemy and doing it in a professional way is always key. Not rushing with a chicken like you're a chicken with your head cut off. Now, as you can see in some parts of this video, I am taking cover and then slowly moving up to where I want to go so that it's professionally done when I rush the enemy. Now, like right there, I'm flanking the enemy and they're not expecting me to get into their spawn and get into where they all are. So if you guys can do that, rush into parts of the area where there are a lot of enemies, but they're not expecting you, then you guys can set up yourself for a lot of kills and also getting pieces of cover so it's harder for the enemy to shoot you. See, like right there, coming around the barrels with your sights aimed down really helps because your enemy has a total disadvantage against you because he has absolutely no piece of cover and you are basically exposing them to bad situations, which is what you want to get your enemies into. You want to get them into bad situations. So that's basically all my tips that I can give you guys today, is just rushing into the enemy spawn, doing it professionally, getting pieces of cover, using an SMG, playing Safeguard. It all factors in, guys. You will definitely get a 100 plus kill gameplay if you guys can be patient. That's just key, guys. You just got to be patient in playing Safeguard. That's the main key. So I'm just going to let you guys watch the rest of this gameplay. Hope you guys enjoyed these tips and tricks, and if there's anything that I missed, then definitely comment, guys, down below, and I will definitely add that in maybe another video if I do get a lot of kills. So that's going to be the end of this video, and this is Legacy Unite. I will see you guys later.
Got the delivery of that robot. Hostile robot is on the move.
Alrighty guys, so even though the game is really coming to an end here, I just wanted to say one more thing guys, and that is, you guys are going to have to sacrifice a ton of deaths. Now, even though I do die, like, I think it's 36 times I die, even though I do die that much, yeah, I still finish with like a 2.6 something KD ratio, I think. So, it's still a good ratio in my opinion, but it's not the best. But, I mean, if you guys want 100 plus, you guys are going to have to sacrifice a lot, and that is one of them being the deaths. But, I mean, it really is fun just slaying people, getting a lot of kills. It is really fun just to do that, and as you can see here, hit that 103 mark. And I do finish with 111 kills. So yeah, I'm probably going to end the video pretty soon here. Anyways, this is Legacy Unite. Hope you guys enjoyed this 100 plus kill gameplay. Once again, if you guys have any tips that I missed out on, definitely comment guys down below. And I'm going to end the video right here. Anyways, this is Legacy Unite. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys later. Peace.